Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we are reading Mr. Compress, Ex-Listener, Opposite Sides by Hungry Writer on Wattpad. I hope you all enjoy. In the description there's going to be links to petitions and all that kind of fun stuff. So if you are 18 years or older and you want to support the causes that I put in the description, then you can sign it. I can't force you to do anything, but yeah. Yeah, let's get to it. All you remember was the sound of an explosion. You were blown backwards into a concrete wall, and you blacked out for a good few minutes, it seemed like. This was just supposed to be a standard patrol, and you had decided to check out this building alone. When you finally opened your eyes, your vision was blurry, and there was this thick black smoke surrounding you. So this is how it ends for me. Damn it, I didn't even get to save that many people. I can't let it end here. You forced yourself to your feet and covered your mouth with your sleeve so you wouldn't inhale so much smoke. What happened to the rest of your comrades? The League of Villains could still be... You look a little lost, dear. That's not very good. There are a lot of villains around this building, you know. Seems like you stumbled into one of my little traps, though. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I won't hurt you, a calm voice told you. And you cursed aloud because of the smoke you couldn't see and you were too weak to activate your quirk now. This was bad. This was very, very bad. You turned to where you thought a door was, but your knees gave up on you. Damn, do I have a concussion? Who are you? You managed to say before you collapsed to the ground. The next time you opened your eyes, you were in a hospital bed with a nurse checking your IV bag. She smiled at you as you asked her how you got there. Oh yes, a tall man with a mask brought you here. He said you were injured on patrol and that he was sorry. I didn't catch his name though. He left in a real hurry. Your team is waiting for you in the waiting room too, when you're ready to see them. Oh, all right, thanks, you replied. This was your first encounter with the man in the mask, but it certainly wouldn't be the last. After you recovered from your minor head injury, you went home to rest. After all, you were expected to go back to work tomorrow. You plopped down on the bed and snuggled under your soft covers. The last thought in your mind was about that masked man. I guess it'll be a mystery. I might never know who he is. You woke up to the sounds of birds chirping outside your window. You stretched your limbs out of the bed like a cat and yawned loudly. Another day, another dollar as a pro hero. After you finished your regular morning routine, you left home and hopped into your car. The agency you worked at was not near a train stop, so you invested in a cute silver card to take you to work. You pulled out of your driveway and were off on the open road. Soon enough, though, you had to stop at a red light, which never failed to be annoying. Your finger tapped against the steering wheel as you waited, and you almost didn't notice the bicyclist that pulled up on your left side. One quick glance over to your left, and you felt your heart quicken. Oh my God, you cried out, loud enough for the bicyclist to return his head and look at you. It's him! The bicyclist was wearing a black and white mask with two black dots for eyes. It was more cartoonish looking than scary. You rolled down your window on the passenger seat and called out for him. Hey, you're the one in the building! The bicyclist waved at you nicely. No, I'm not. You must be mistaken. The light turned green and he started to pedal away from you. But you are a veteran pro hero. And what did a veteran pro hero do in this situation? Well, you immediately jumped out of your car and ran towards his bike at lightning fast speed. You tackled him to the ground and slammed him down right onto the middle of the road. You had effectively pinned him down. Who the hell are you? You questioned him, but he just laughed, his shoulders shaking a bit. Why don't you find out right now? He replied, and suddenly your world turned black. Again. You woke up to find yourself lying on the couch in a quaint-looking apartment. You heard noises coming from the kitchen, and your eyes widened when a man with bored-looking brown eyes entered the living room. He smiled at you and raised both of his arms up as to say that he was surrendering. Look, I know you have no reason to trust me, but I had to compress you that time. I'm sorry, but I'm a villain and we were in the middle of a road. Not the greatest situation for me, he said, taking a seat in the chair in front of you. You frowned. I do have one reason to trust you, I guess. You did save me from the building, so why did you do that, though? We're on opposite sides, you know. He laughed at that and reclined a bit in his seat. You just seemed like a good person to me, and you walked right into my prototype traps. I felt guilty about that, I suppose. Well, thank you either way. Where am I now? Is this your way of kidnapping me? Nope, you're in my home, and your car is right outside. I drove us here once you were compressed. Oh, I hope you don't mind that I put my bike in your trunk. It barely fit, though, he told you, actual worry in his voice, which you found strangely funny. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Can I go now? I think I'm, really late for work. He laughed, his voice sounding more cheery than you would expect from a villain. Yeah, sure. You want some food for the road? No, this is all so weird, you sputtered out, burying your face in your hands. You tried to hold it together, but you began to laugh uncontrollably. Your shoulders shook with every laugh that escaped your lips, and suddenly you felt a gentle hand place itself on your knee. You uncovered your face, and your eyes met a gentle brown one's. He was kneeling beside you, his eyebrows knitted with worry. Are you alright? Yeah, this is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me. I mean, you saved me and then left me out of the hospital, and I was so sure that I would never see you again. But then I see you on a bicycle, I mean, don't you think that's weird? I don't even know your name, and you don't know mine. He breathed out. My name's Asashiro Sako. Nice to meet you. Your name. Your name, he said, your name rolling off of his tongue so easily. I'm sorry this is weird, but I just feel like we're kind of similar. Even if we're so different, you're a literal villain. I'm a pro hero, you said in a teasing tone. Sako grinned and stood up in front of you. Maybe that's a good thing then, that we're different, like we complement each other. I guess, if you want that, you said. I think I'll take you up on that offer then, Sako, for the food. All right, it's a date then, he exclaimed with a nice smile. You chuckled under your breath and grinned up at him. This was the strangest thing that had ever happened to you. It even made you believe in fate for a little bit. So you wanted to see this through and find out what would happen between you two. It's a date. Internal screaming. I'm sorry. Mr. Compress is so great. Sheesh. Sorry. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And also have a wonderful day whenever it is that I post this. Hopefully I can post it by tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!